Well, Toledo Mud Hens dropped 4 of 6 to the Iowa Cubs as Matt Melzak joins us. And Matt, those are some really good games. All 6 of those games were close.
It could have went the other way.
Yeah.
We could have been sitting here today talking about Toledo going 6-0 in that series. Instead, they go 2-4. It just you get a couple extra inning losses. Especially, in both of them, really, the Hens had chances to win it in extra innings, didn't do it. So there you go. Could have had 2 more wins right there. Could have been 4-2 week. And the other games that they lost were 2-run games, and they were there for the taking. It just didn't happen for the Mud Hens, and that's the beauty of baseball.
So last week we talked about some of the prospects that moved up to Detroit because of their hitting. This week we got Ty Madden getting ready to make his Major League Baseball debut tonight against the White Sox because Ty Madden has done a fantastic job, particularly earlier this week.
Yeah, you know what? He's earned that, Mark. And I mean, yes, he had 9 strikeouts on Tuesday starting for the Hens. He's gone deep into games, even with giving up 4 runs. One of those did come in after he had left the ball game. When you look at what his work has been recently, I think the word peripherals we talk a lot about with pitchers, the strikeouts and where they're at as far as getting pitches in the zone. So sometimes they look more at that and the spin rate and the things that are going on around the start. His peripherals are telling you that he's ready to make the jump, and hopefully he does really well.
Baseball's an incredibly long season, AAA now 150 games, and Eddie Leonard's one of those guys who kind of ridden that injury roller coaster and is now going back up and performing well.
Yeah, he just had a great week. It started a little bit in Charlotte, especially over that weekend. It's carried over to the last week against Iowa. Eddie Leonard's a guy that we really loved last year. Came over, they picked him up from the LA Dodgers. He was kind of buried in their system. Real, double-A guy, just hadn't really gotten that shot because they had a loaded triple-A team in Oklahoma City last year for the LA Dodgers. So the Tigers pick him up. He comes right to Toledo, and they were, let's see if he can hit triple-A pitching. And he hit it very well, over 300 batting average the rest of the year for Eddie Leonard. So we were expecting him to have big things this year. He goes to spring training. He's phenomenal. He's one of the last guys that gets cut by the Tigers. And then, sure enough, he gets off to a bit of a slow start, has to battle a couple of big injuries that he's had to deal with, the latest being the hamstring that set him back for a while. Now he's finally back, and you see that couple of weeks in, now all of a sudden that bat's coming around to the one that we saw last year that we loved.
Matt Melzak, thank you so much.
It's going to be a fun one, Mark. Looking forward to it.